All right, check. Check 1, 2. Check 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Check, check, check. All right. So there we go. All right. All right. So this is kind of a shout out to everybody here. Good morning. First off, it's a little bit after 8 o'clock a.m. on the East Coast. Let's see, got my coffee and donut up in me. So just rolling around here to see how people were doing. So, oh my goodness. Just reading something happened to a friend of mine's daughter. So, first to make sure I'm home. All right, there we go. There we go. So, all right, there we go. There we go. Look for a few people to follow in. Well, there's Mr. William Beast. Wilder Beast, how you doing this morning? Oh, what time is it where you are? Sam Ash, how you doing this morning? Roman Knight 90, how you doing? Yeah, this is kind of a part two of that, Sam Ash. It's not everybody's wigging out about it. People just don't understand it. So, but look, they've signed a memo. Microsoft and Sony have signed a memo of understanding. Sony is going to use Azure servers to. Let's see if I can just pull the article up here. I had it up. I've got a link in the description of the memo of understanding. Let's type this in. Because that'll pop right up. So we'll just look at the morning after here on Engadget. So let's see here. So no, probably Engadget. That's just all over the place. So but let's go to Extreme Tech. So I'm going to put this in the. Let me go here. Let me go here. And we'll go here. Okay. All right. So we'll just go here and we'll just read this into the record here. So, and this is and again, shout out. Let me give everybody a shout out yesterday who came on the podcast because it was late. Shout out to King Thrash, Vieira Tron, Diver, the Real P3, Pablo the Third, J Dub City, just everybody who Fatal Mephisto. I'm trying to remember I think that's everybody that was on the podcast. Excuse me, yesterday. But check that podcast out. That podcast already has over 250 views, and it hasn't been up for 12 hours. So everybody, but go check that podcast out. Very, very. What's the word? Very informative. Everybody should have learned a whole lot from that podcast. But what's going on, Sam Ash, is that the two firms have signed a memo of understanding to explore joint development of future cloud solutions in Microsoft's Azure to support their respective gaming and content streaming services. So, I mean, Sony wants to start its own streaming service like Disney and all these other companies that have movies. The Sony's movies are just sitting there. So if they offer a streaming service, how are they going to deliver that the best? So that's the first thing they're doing. In addition, okay, in addition, the two companies will explore the use of current Microsoft Azure data center-based solutions for Sony's games and content streaming services. By working together, the companies aim to deliver more enhanced entertainment experiences for their worldwide customers. These efforts will also include building better development platforms for the content creator community. So that's what they're doing, okay? So it says the document also makes reference to some collaborative efforts outside of the strict gaming sphere. So this has nothing to do with gaming, what I'm about to read right now. So it says Microsoft and Sony are going to collaborate to deploy Microsoft's AI expertise alongside Sony's cutting-edge image sensors and to use Microsoft's advanced AI tools and Sony's consumer products in as yet unknown ways. The two companies also pledged to work together on semiconductor research. So Microsoft is lacking in semiconductors. Sony is bringing its semiconductor research. Microsoft wants in on that, okay? They're also bringing better AI to the Azure Cloud. So the Azure Cloud does not have AI, okay? It does. But the AI of the Azure Cloud compared to the Google Cloud is minuscule. Google's cloud is it's not as big, but it is smarter. I mean, you can go and read about. I'm trying to find an article about Azure's cloud, how Google's cloud with Stadia, and it's literally going to learn. It's literally learn how people react to gaming with to help take care of latency. So, but you just have to read it. So, okay. Now here this says the console wars aren't over. Look, Microsoft has this Project X Cloud, and Stadia, look, is a direct threat to X Cloud. So Sony using Azure, helping bring technology together to help, again, let's go back, to help solve future, to help solve solutions in the Azure cloud. It's going to help Azure get better and help compete against Google's streaming device to help xCloud. Again, that's what this is, okay? Says that both are devoted to bringing the same type of experiences to customers in the same geographical areas with similar needs as far as latency and reliability. Again, they're both going to be, I mean, Sony's already streaming with PS3, but this gives them a bigger footprint with Azure. That's it. So I don't know. So what has happened is two things happen, okay? Two things happen. One, some people feel vindicated that Sony is doing the same thing as Microsoft, but I'm going to pull something else up here. Let's see here. We go to, let's see here. Yes. I'm trying to figure out here. All right, here we go. So I'm gonna just show this article from 2017 where Sony. Well, wait a minute, good grief. My bad on that. Go to. There we go. My bad. All right. So this is a 2017 article. PlayStation Now support is ending for many devices later this year. Now, this is from 2017. So PlayStation Now was already on these devices. Okay, they had it on all Samsung TV models. They had it on Blu-ray. They had it on Bravia. They had it on Vita and PlayStation TV and PS3. So so even though Sony tried this and it failed, it didn't do well. They had a low adoption rate. If you want to call it that, adoption rate. So Sony did not get good results when they tried this, and this is from 2017. So Sony's already had games on multiple devices. Okay, look, Microsoft putting things on multiple devices. The Xbox community did not like that. They didn't like that. So now that they feel, well, Sony's going to do the same thing too. All right. So they feel vindicated in that. That's what they feel. Well, they're going to use Azure, even though they're going to use Azure for the PS3, and they're going to use Azure for to help them with their movie streaming when that starts happening. That doesn't register to them. I mean, you're dealing with a group of people that are just, remember, they're moist. They are moist, but they also thought that they also believe that what's up, Fatal? Thanks for jumping on yesterday, brother. They also think that Sony is going to put games on Microsoft's devices, and that's not true. Because again, what upset, the two things that upset them were Microsoft putting games all over the place, and because they don't like that, and Microsoft going third party. I did hear Jemiah Dixon saying that, yeah, Microsoft is going to go third party. They got to. So they got to. Paul G, how you doing? Sony, PS4. Yeah, that's what they were saying, Materazzi. Okay, that's what they were saying. Saying, oh, we'll be able to play God of War. They think that but look, it's not happening. But you can go back to the Extreme Tech article and read that. Game Pass is already coming to the PlayStation. That again, Microsoft has already discussed this in private with Sony, and they said it publicly. So that's going to happen. All right. And so people are like, well, it's going to interfere with Sony's PS Now. So it won't, because it's two different services. That's it. It's two different services. Just as EA Access is coming to PlayStation, isn't the same EA Access that's on Xbox. It's not. Okay, EA Access on Xbox will have more games because EA's Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3, and I think there was one or two more games can't run on the PS4 because they don't emulate it. So, but again, I'm not here to say, yeah, I mean that is reality. Okay, that is the reality. Now, will it be better to put again, this is what we've been saying for a while. Xbox is just going to be an app that you can download on all your devices to play their games. That's it. So let me see. Fatal. If Microsoft puts their cloud streaming services on all devices, but that's the only way to play their shit. No, the streaming. Yeah, I'm not. The Game Pass could be a digital download. But again, not tomorrow. This is something that's going to happen in the next 30 months. Okay, it's going to happen in the next 30 months with Game Pass with PlayStation. So it's a way. All right, you got to remember. Just look at it like not everybody is going to make the jump from PS4 to PS5. That's the reality. What's business wise? What's the best way to keep PS4 relevant and still support it is to allow Microsoft to put Game Pass on it. And again, this is not going to happen tomorrow or next week. We're talking about 30 months from now. So, and if they're not going to do that, well, they'll be, that is third party. If that is a third party device, if you're Fatal, okay, they're still making content. It's just they're making it for everybody now. So, but the streaming will be third party if that's the way you're looking at it. So, but yeah, that's the thing I was saying. You bet AMD's a big winner. Actually, the big winner this morning was let's go to let's see here. And guys, this is why I try to tell you all to buy stock in the companies that you use, because here's one of your big winners. Sony shares skyrocket after the company announces partnership with Microsoft share buyback. So that's, again, so again, so the gaming powerhouse also announced a new partnership. Yeah, this is what Sony did yesterday. So, and now and again, overseas, their stock went up over close to damn near 10%. So soaring to levels not seen since December, because they're creating something new. So, but again, here we go. The gaming powerhouse also announced a new partnership with competitor Microsoft on Thursday, with Sony set to use Microsoft's Azure Cloud services for streaming games and media. So again, that's what they're doing. I mean, I'm just putting this out there. So one analyst called the partnership a significant development. This is from CNBC, okay? Significant development for the shape and competitive dynamic of the video game industry. So that's it. Now, recent announcement and market acquisitions from Microsoft, Amazon, Google, and Tencent highlight that the next competitive dynamic of the game sector is centered on the cloud, said Pierce Harding Rose, a director and head of gaming research at ISH Market. Companies with access to cloud infrastructure with a scaled and efficient service delivery capability are well positioned to succeed in this next wave of disruption in the gaming industry. Now, that's it. Everybody's prepping for that. So, and again, I always say that Amazon is kind of a white herring, because or red herring, because they haven't announced really anything. They've just announced that they're looking into doing it, because they have a major. So I think AWS is the biggest server in the world. I hear to say it's the best service. It's the biggest. So it says the deal is in its early stages with many specifics yet to be determined, but the owners of the two major consumer interactive entertainment franchises would collaborate to stream games and content to consumers and offer game makers new development tools. Sony and Microsoft, along with Nintendo, have long dominated the video game console space. So again, this is what they're doing. I just don't, So, and when Google did this to them, and so it's Google's announcement has shaken both these companies, and but the first company that's going to feel the bite is Microsoft, because Google does the exact same thing as Microsoft does. So both have cloud, both charge for it, both have search. Google kicked Microsoft's butt at search. It ran them out of the phone thing. I mean, so it is what it is. It is what it is. So, but my whole take on this is simple: is that Microsoft and Sony both know that Stadia is going to work. Okay, and or Stadia, whatever you want to call it, you want to go Stadia or Stadia, it's going to work. So I just Phil Harrison again, very young guy. So, but at the end of the day, since Google says it will support 4K games at 60 FPS per second with HDR, but that in the future will support games up to 8K. Again, it's getting a little bit off track here, but you all understand where this is going. Okay, you all aren't stupid. You understand where this is going. So at the end of the day, there's a group of people who say, well, Sony was going to have to do it too, and Sony has already been doing it. Okay, they just did it in a failed state. That's why I wanted to show that one article from 2017 where Sony had games on what, 5 devices. So none of this partnership is anything from Microsoft. No, it is something for Microsoft because they are getting a new client for its Azure Cloud, and they're getting better. They're getting a partner to help them with the AI in the Azure Cloud. That's all. That's what they're getting. So we will win even more. The Almighty Spartan God says, think about PS Now, X Cloud, and Game Pass all on stable Azure servers. Again, that's true. I'm just glad that the articles that are coming out today are digging more into the details. So people, again, you're dealing with a group of people who think Microsoft is, people think Xbox is not, they think Xbox is not a division of Microsoft. Okay, Phil Spencer wasn't shaking hands with Sony CEO. His boss was. So I mean, it's just that simple. I mean, good grief. So, so Sony's weakness is the cloud. Correct, Silverback. They did not have a cloud-based infrastructure, and Google Stadia is going to work. So, and yes, and this is, remember, I've been telling you guys that Game Pass is coming to PlayStation, and this is the first step to getting it there. It's that simple. Okay, that simple. So, image sensors and semiconductors shocked you. This means Sony and Microsoft will be making chips together, and Sony sensors will appear in other products in which them and Microsoft will make. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, again, very good point, the Almighty Spartan guy. But now that the surprise is worn off, people can actually see what this is about, and that's what's good here. AI tech, however, both Sony and Microsoft have. No, you're right. But Microsoft's Azure Cloud is behind Google's cloud when it comes to AI. Let me make that clear. When it comes to AI, all right. I want everybody to understand what I'm saying here. When it comes to AI, so and it's going to help them. So it is. I'm glad people are able to see that though. So, but you guys are smart. You just got to remember you're dealing with a group of people that are moist. So, I mean, you are playing with a group of people, you're dealing with a group of people that are moist. So, I'm just responding to a tweet. And I'll get right back to you guys. But again, shout out to everybody who came by that podcast yesterday. It was, let's see. Post Up wants some proof of something, so let me send this to him. Let's see. I'm just gonna play a game. Game Pass to PS4. But how is everybody this morning and this afternoon? Everybody, I'm just asking. How's everybody doing this morning, this afternoon? Now, if you like the channel and you like what I'm trying to do here, and shout out to all you guys for coming by this morning. Go ahead and go ahead and put a little cash on there. So, and yeah, go ahead and hit the PayPal, and if you want, and I would appreciate it. Like I said, today is I'm getting I'm going to try to get my hands on that joystick. That's right, here you go, bro. They are saying this publicly. Then they have discussed There we go. And you just blow that up. And there we go. So let me go. Come on back to the podcast, or make a warped attempt to. There we go. Yeah, Mario Spartan God. That, of course they are doing good, playing some Rage too. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get into that. How is that? I've heard it doesn't have a HDR, so the Division Raid is breaking consoles. Really? Damn. So. Man, that's the thing. Yeah, the Almighty Spark guy, you know what it did do though for that channel is that he is not over there talking about specs and leaks and take it with a grain of salt. That's what I like about it. I mean, at least for the foreseeable future, we will not talk about that because everybody, it's crazy. So. Sony is getting a Predator VR game. Oh, I did not see that. I didn't know that game was in VR. Are you talking about the game that they showed at State of Play, or is this a different type of game? So, Rage 2 is worth the $60. What's that game about? Is this to say you were driving around and blowing? Don't get me wrong, I'm not knocking it, but it don't have HDR. So, and I guess the Red Dead Redemption 2 HDR thing is fixed on PlayStation. Took them damn near a year. So what's up, Bismarck Ghoul? How you doing? So how you doing? Trying to see if anybody's got any questions or anything. So, yeah, I mean, Silverback. Best way I can put it to everybody is that Sony and Microsoft both helped each other when it comes to that Stadia device. Okay. And again, I'm not saying that to be funny. That Stadia device is a monster. It is a monster. So when you can deliver high graphical settings at 60 frames a second at full HD, you got a monster on your hands. So it is what it is. The fact, well, the Almighty Spartan God, if the PlayStation guys, and shout out to Smokey Dog and stuff like that, if the PlayStation community understands what's going on, it's not that difficult. For me, it's not that difficult to understand. So, yeah, Microsoft and Apple work together. I mean, again, it looks Sony and Microsoft have already worked together. Blu-ray would not be in the Xbox if Sony did not sign off on that. So again, I'm not knocking what's going on here, but remember I told you that with the console war being over, you're going to have some people saying some stupid ass shit. So, but as far as who said something about crossplay? Again, look, one of the things that a friend of mine that works at GameStop told me a couple weeks ago, besides this was happening, is that GameStop is pleading. They are pleading with with Sony to do crossplay with Microsoft next gen. They're pleading with them. So, well, I mean, it's not. Look, they're using. You got to understand something. Microsoft, since its inception, has been a service-based company. Okay, that's all it is. That's what they are now. So the Azure Cloud is for everybody. And Sony does not have a cloud-based service that can rival Google's Stadia. Now they are at least able, and again, Google could have went to Google, and Google may have offered them something. They could have went to Amazon, but they didn't use it. They didn't do it. So, and Microsoft possibly offered the better deal. It's God. I mean, remember I said you were going to have some stuff coming up that was going to help. This helps the gamer, but it has nothing to do. Remember I said that what Microsoft was going to do was it was going to be good for the gamers, but it was going to be lousy for the Xbox. This is just one more of those things. Okay. So, I'm gonna be playing Days Gone. Hopefully today. Hopefully around 3, 4 o'clock today. So, yeah. I mean, look. Yeah, you're right there, Sam Ash. So, but what I'm trying to get you all to understand is don't get into stupid back and forth with them. The Sony won this console war. End of discussion. But they gotta. But it doesn't matter. They gotta brace. Everybody's gotta brace themselves for what Google's about to do. So, and look, the fact that Phil Spencer, again, I said this last night, had to send out a memo for his teams not to be shook over Stadia, that shows you that they're not stupid. They think that it's going to work too. So, Rage 2 is like Borderlands, a lot of run and gun action, playing it on your song. Oh, okay. Shout out to you for doing that. So, there you go, Danny. There you go. There you go. You know, and they remember they were going to reach, you know, because they don't have nothing else. So they do not have nothing else. So, but let's see, their game is trash. So they don't buy their games, so their games are going to everybody. So, you know, but I'll put this up on the screen. This is for people who don't think that you know, this is an article from weeks ago on Digital Trends. So as Microsoft gets its way, the service will be on everything from PS4 to phones to Switch. So, you know, so I'm just, I'm really, that's the, but yeah, I mean, you got to really understand that, that they truly believe that streaming is the way of the future. And again, I know streaming will work, you know, but I don't think it's going to supplant or usurp console gaming. So, but it's going to work. So, you don't think anybody cares about streaming games here in Africa? And believe me, this place is a huge untapped market. Yeah, China is trying to. Aren't they trying to take over Africa again? You know, so yeah. So Apple has cash and higher profit. Yeah, Paul G. That's the thing, is that these idiots get into this whole back and forth over who's got more money and stuff like that. It's like, well, one is a service-based company. Yeah. So let's see here. Shout out to King Thrash. So, let's see. We both have to. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. And voila. All right. So where are we at? Apple has $2 billion cash. But yeah, they got a lot of money. Google has 200 million. What, 200 what? Okay. They both, look, everybody got a lot of money. So everybody's got a lot of money. So especially these tech companies. So now, has everybody been enjoying my Mass Effect streams courtesy of Andrew Wilkins? So, and I see now why when people stream, they turn the sound down, because anytime there's music playing, that's a possible copyright infringement. I filed a dispute today, literally saying, hey, look, they want us to stream the games. They don't say turn the music down. So, have you all? Yeah, the Almighty Spartan God. That's exactly right. Yeah. People are like, why didn't they save this announcement for E3? Because it's not about gaming as much as it's about a bunch of other stuff. So I think it's funny as hell. But again, remember, Microsoft needs Sony, especially going forward, not vice versa. Because again, Sony's going to go where the best deal is. But I thought was at Porter Rock's tweet yesterday about how Azure Cloud is not even exclusive anymore. So I thought that was pretty damn funny. But yes, you're right. They're going to spin it as to now we're going to be able to play the PlayStation game. And what it should prove to you, without a doubt, if you had any doubts anymore about what I'm about to say, you now have living proof in real time that it's true. And Smokey Dog even said this. What this shows is that the Xbox guys, they really want to play the PlayStation games. That's all there is to it. That's all. Yeah, I know. Destiny, yeah, you're right. They really want to play that. Your girlfriend is Chinese. Oh, no, Paul G. I'm still playing Mass Effect. I'm just gonna have to turn it down. So and then hell, I may do that today. But it really shows that it really shows you that. So they really want to play the game. So yeah, now you got some. Yeah, and this one guy just put it, and I'm just gonna say who it is. It says the long-held exclusives battle has ended. Gaming will be better with great games no longer held hostage behind a console purchase. So so it is what it is. So yeah, there you go, Bullet Hell. So I'm going to put this old article up here on Twitter. So there we go. I guess Goody be spelled with a Y. So yeah. So yeah, there we go. So there we go. Nope. Well, let me come back over there to the stream. And voila, there we go. No, I did not know that people were complaining about Rage 2. I mean, I didn't. Yeah. Well, it doesn't have HDR, so that's my only complaint. But that's you guys know, if it's gonna have HDR, I'm gonna complain on it. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, it really does prove. Yeah, they always wanted to play those games. Now they think, oh, they're because they're going to use the Azure Cloud, we're going to have access to them, which again is not true. So it is what it is. So it is what it is. So what else is going on, guys? I wanted to do this part 2 because some people may not have listened last night, but like I said, shout out to everybody that came by last night. So not that big a deal. Oh, I just see Jay Fonz here. Shout out to Jay Fonz. Yeah. Oh no, that was something else. All right, my bad, my bad. All right then. But yeah, but pretty much, yeah. Oh, what's going on, Ice Queen? How you doing over there in the lovely land of England? So let's see here. Yeah, yeah, we said that one already. So so yeah. But guys, that's about it. So even Google had the censor to enter on China. Yeah, yeah, China is the censorship in China is tough. So well, the Mighty Spartan God, I don't disagree with that. I do think that Game Pass is coming to to PlayStation, but not tomorrow. So not tomorrow. I do Mighty Spartan, yeah. I mean, you know, it's going to stay the same for a while. It's stay the same for a while, but you got to let people. Sometimes you got to let you know, like what do you say? Stupid is and stupid does. Andrew Wilkins, nothing surprises me. Remember, I told you guys that the worse things got, the more they were going to be screaming. So, you know, just it is what it is. So, yeah, it was clickbait. Yeah, I didn't even watch it. I mean, I didn't even look at it. So, the only game you're interested in on the Xbox platform is State of Decay 2. Well, I mean, again, that's on PC. You know, so this is Paul Zaire has been released from his pony contract. Oh man. So now I didn't. That's funny. So I didn't know that. So that is y'all are funny. I didn't know he signed one. So I truly didn't know he had signed one. Nah, y'all are silly. Nah, apologies. Leave next gen alone. He's a man making. He's a man of the Lord. Just leave him alone. So yeah. But yeah, I'll be streaming. I'm gonna try to stream I'm gonna try to stream later on today. So I will try to stream later on today, guys. Oh my god! So I mean, I don't get why is I didn't even know that they had signed pony X. What y'all call them, pony contracts? Yeah, let me go over to J Dub's channel real quick and click the like button. So there we go. So well, let me see. Go to YouTube. Oh yeah, he's streaming. He's done streaming day. He was streaming days gone. So there you go ahead and there you go. So yeah, now he was streaming days gone. So yeah. Yeah, he's got a game streaming channel, Paul G. People should yes, sub and go support. So now y'all are silly. So Talking about contracts now. Blah, 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 blah. So link his channel. Okay. Alrighty. There we go, guys. Yeah, Spartan guy linked it too. So yeah, they go over there and just hit, give him a thumbs up. Give him a thumbs up. So, ow. But what are y'all getting into today? What are you all playing today? So, you know, some of y'all are playing Rage 2. How is Mortal Kombat? I have not been able to download that on PC yet. So you know, so what are you all playing today? So you're playing Days Gone for the third time. So Mortal Kombat is it disappointing? So is it a bad game, or is it not a big difference between 10 and 11? So MK fell off harder than Gravity Rush 2 service. Damn. So does Days Gone have multiple endings on it? Rage 2 and Days Gone. Marty Spargo said that it's lame. It's lame. Wow. Wow. I did not know it was lame. Let me see if we can I don't know. Should I stream Days Gone? I mean, what do you all think? Because everybody's streaming Days Gone. So, but should I stream it? I'm just asking. So I'm asking for some direction here. Let's see. Sarin Drive, okay. Thornton, Chester Road, okay. All right. So there's that. Well, chat is unanimous. I mean, no, the reason why you're getting Mass Extreme is shout out to Andrew Wilkins. So, you know, shout out to Andrew Wilkins. So for the Mass Effect stream, and that's on OBS. I mean, that's a bigger deal to me than anybody. Is getting it on. Did I hear Andy is making extra flop, sir? What are you talking about? So what is an extra flop server? Y'all are silly. So, Mass Effect is not killing me. I love playing it. So, and I'm trying to hook up with that Miranda chick because and Jack is not loyal. I don't know. Oh man, Jack is not loyal to me. So I don't know. I know who to send back now with my group. So I have to send Morden Solus back when we attack the collector base. So, so nah, Andrew. I didn't stream it. I wasn't going to stream it. I didn't stream it that one day. So nope. That's not true. That is not true. So but it is what it is. I'm a man of my word, and I play, and that stream will keep happening. So but yeah, it is what it is. So I still got more DLC on there to do. I did the Shadow Broker DLC day before yesterday, and I'm going to do the Arrival DLC probably tomorrow. Yeah, again, the Almighty Spartan guy. It's just stupid is what stupid does when it comes to them. So You know, stupid is what stupid does. So, so but I don't get into it with them. I'm typing something right now, guys. I apologize. So you are going to play Days Gone. I see Mortal Kombat, Rage 2. So, but yeah. Now, hey, who is going to go see John Wick 3? Is nobody going to go watch John Wick 3? So, I mean, I'm just asking. Well, oh, thank you, G Junior. It's a pleasure to bring accurate information to you guys and keeping you guys savvy. Okay, so you know this just remember that just go play the games and have fun. And you know, as Messiah, as I said, I get, you know, I get images in my head as the Messiah of Xbox. So, but yeah, that I'll simply say it's really good that you guys can see in real time that the Xbox community wants to play the PlayStation games. They hate exclusives. They hate them. They're not going anywhere. They're not going anywhere because, again, it's hilarious that they've got no problem with Nintendo's exclusives, but hate the fact Sony has exclusives. Matter of fact, let me put that on Twitter. So in my Luke Skywalker voice. Yep, you are correct. There we go. So you are playing Mortal Kombat. I see Rage 2. Yeah, so John Wick movies are. I mean, again, it's Sony doesn't let y'all are silly. So Spider-Man is in 4K because that is the final resolution through temporal aliasing, and a lot. Everybody has said that. So, you know, that's just the reality of the situation. So you're looking at you're looking at a native resolution count versus a final pixel count, and you know that's. Shout out to Savage Juger because he was even talking about that. He said how wrong you were on that answer. So, but that's old news. That's old news. Alabama Jones, roll tide. It is early. So, what's up, Jamal Adams? So, yeah, John Wick 3 again. I thought it was fun to watch. I've seen it, Robert. Maybe, yeah. Let me say this now. That report by Collider may not have been 100% accurate. So it's looking like it's him and some other actor that's possibly there. So, but we'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see. So, uncompetitive, how you doing? So, so Lincoln Clay, how you doing? Yeah, Lincoln Clay was on the podcast last night. Shout out to Lincoln Clay for staying up late and getting up early. So, are you off today, Lincoln? Which one was? I can't remember. Did you say you were off today? So, are you serious? Damn. Well, I mean, again, I'm glad for that movie because that's gone from being like an October release, and so it's done well. There were things about the movie I liked. I was disappointed in other stuff with John Wick, not John Wick 3, just John Wick 1 and 2. But overall, it's not a bad franchise. Oh, it was a mock fight. Okay. Oh, Lincoln Clay is at work. I heard that. So what's happening? So shout out to them. You see John Wick 3 today. Yeah, I mean it's not bad. For me, it's a matinee movie. I'm not gonna knock it though if you go early or if you go late. It's definitely you all's money. So yeah. So they were having John Wick's fighting style. It's a little bit of it's Kempo and a little bit of Taekwondo. If you all want to know his hand-to-hand style. So you love the franchise. Now, I was disappointed with John Wick 1. I thought it had something really special there, and it just broke down into a typical "I got to go get the boss" type of thing. And there was a lot more there. So to me, it didn't explore it. But that aside, the action sequences were just phenomenal. So. So Ice Queen, she's getting ready for her big concert. So I'm glad you're getting out there. Like I said, Ice Queen, take pictures, and hopefully you lose your voice singing. So, well, again, uncompetitive. No spoilers, okay? John Wick just got released here in the States last night. So. And again, yeah, the same crew that did John Wick also was the second unit for Captain America: Civil War. So they're making a new Matrix. I've heard about that. I'm just I don't know about it. It just so I don't know what else they could do. I mean, the Matrix has a beginning, middle, and an ending. So, so yeah. Oh no, I understand what you're saying, but let's leave the acts out of it. But yeah, to me, the third acts in the first two John Wick movies have been disappointing. So, but that's the first two movies. I'm not gonna say nothing about the third one. So everybody's playing Days Gone. Damn. So, first thing, has everybody seen Infinity War? Or not Infinity War? Has everybody seen the Avengers movie? Okay, I really need to know. So, the 20th anniversary of and I think the Matrix movies are all in 4K now. I think they're all in 4K. Chris, you've not seen it yet? Well, you got to go, man. You got to go. So, have we seen the Avengers movie, the new one, Endgame? So you're gonna go see it tonight? Are you talking about John Wick? Or are you talking about Endgame? So Christopher. So y'all haven't seen it yet? Alien is now in 4K. I love the first two Alien movies. Love them. They have been trash since Alien 3. I mean trash. So the first two, oh man. So Ice Queen enjoyed them. That's good. I'm glad you had a good time. John Wick 3 is low-key lame. Yeah. Well, I mean, again, some things, I mean, there are some people who have not seen Endgame yet. So, of course, me, I've seen it 3 times. So, all right. So Chris hasn't seen it yet. So, no Endgame spoilers. Do I like the new Batgirl? Yeah. I certainly hope the TV show works out because Arrow is off the air now. Arrow's done. So, but yeah, I've always liked that Ruby. Is it Ruby Rose? Batgirl? I've always liked that version of her. So Chris is going to see the Endgame tonight. Shout out to that. So, I mean, again, just remember, Chris. I mean, if you put something in the chat about Endgame, just Chris, you know, that's it. The whole plot of Endgame was spoiled for me by the first trailer. Really? They didn't really show a whole lot, did they? They never could really show a true trailer because everybody was going to pick the trailer apart. So the final 10 episodes coming in the fall. Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, Arrow's done, but dude, it ain't been that good ever since he. Don't get me wrong. I mean, when he allegedly had that kid, and but this whole notion to me that DC does with the that whole thing that Supergirl's on Earth 50 and this is happening on Earth 21 is that's stupid. That is stupid. So they should just have it happening on one Earth, and I think that would help a lot of people. So, oh, you can get the 40. Yeah, it's hard to believe it's been 40 years since that first Alien movie came out. So. Yeah, speaking of Amazon, let me go see if I can get something. Let me see if I'm gonna check some prices real fast, guys. And let me go to my Amazon account, and I thought I had something in my cart. Well, I be a monkey's uncle. It's not there anymore. My Hodis joystick. Ooh, they've actually come down. Let's take a look here. Hey guys, how much is the Hodis flight stick at Best Buy? Has anybody got a clue? Does anybody have a clue how much they are? I'm asking. So I'm just asking. So I can get one, but it won't be here the next Thursday. Hell, that may I may not be able to handle that. This one here arrives on Sunday. So and y'all probably like, yo, you got your computer on, you idiot. Why don't you go ahead and let me look it up on Best Buy here. Because maybe I can get Best Buy to damn it. Maybe I can get Best Buy to drop their price. See right there, that's bullshit right there. Why is this? Is this the same thing? I don't get it. I mean, I don't understand it. So I don't get it. What am I looking at here wrong? Are there two different kind of Thrustmaster Hodises? Lambert in Alien is a man. Did not know that. So DC has always had a multi-rated. No, I'm not saying that. Yeah, you're right. But for TV sakes, it should not be going there. So the anti-SJW triggered with the Batgirl. I mean, I don't know why. I mean, I don't understand that. It's Batgirl for crying out loud. So, so I don't know why. Yeah, no clue, no clue. Amazon has the best sales. So there's a computer screen on that details the crew, and if you freeze frame, it shows Lambert was born male, then transition to female. Okay. Well, I mean, again, okay. I mean, people are just. I mean, why? I don't understand why that's such a big deal. That's movies happening in like what 20. What year was Alien? 24, 18, or something like that. Something's crazy. So. That was the way to bring her into the Arrowverse when the show came to the CW. I mean, again, yeah, I liked her in the Arrowverse, but I just don't. What can you get for 1577 Gaminator? So what can you get for that? What's up, KOP 901? How you doing, brother? How are you, young man? I gotta figure out why this damn HOTUS is so expensive. I miss, it is $75. I mean, somebody help me out here. What's going on? See here. I mean, why? I mean, I'm trying to figure out why. I mean, because this is some bullshit right here. So, especially when I had one in my cart for crying out loud for like $40. I'm over here. I'm getting frustrated. I'm over here getting upset. The fuck's going on? So the long red. Well, understand Batgirl is using the element of surprise. Okay, that's just I mean, that's it's not like it's a straight up fight. All right. Batman and Batgirl are now I don't know where Batgirl got trained. That's where I've always wondered. I understand Batman's part of the League of Shadows, but where did Batgirl come from? So I mean that's my thing. So I mean I'm not bitching. I'm just trying to understand why it came from. Oh, cool. Thanks, Ice Queen. Appreciate you. So you think she's ex-military? Okay, no, that's fine. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. But I don't know her backstory. I know Ruby's backstory. So that for me was a cool Batgirl. So, but I know her backstory. But there's been like 3 or 4 iterations of Batgirl. So I don't either 901 again. I just it really shows you what it shows me is that how in real time you're seeing how the Xbox community they hate exclusives. So so I just I just shake I shake it off. I don't think it's that big a deal. So yeah. So There we go. But no, what? So are there two HOTAS joysticks? I'm trying to figure this shit out. Come on, somebody help me out here. So, are you going to order the new album? Cool. Batgirl come from single mother family. Oh my God. Okay. You could understand the wording of the announcement. Or Sony keeping? I think they are, but we'll have to wait and see. But look, we read it earlier about it's just a memo of understanding what they're going to both be doing. Yeah, A901. There's a couple people in the chat who have not seen it yet, so no spoilers. But you're right, Thanos. He's a boss, so that's all we can. Yeah, but everybody knows that if you saw Infinity War. So, but for me, I loved it when I went and saw Endgame. I watched Infinity War, and my ticket, remember, was for my ticket was for 6:30, I believe, Friday night, when opening night. And I watched Endgame. I watched Infinity War. I started playing it at what time? 3:30. So it was done at 4. I'm sorry, it was done at 5:40. So I loved it. So so yeah, you're about to get some VR games on. I didn't know there was a sale. Check that out. Yeah, check out that PSN sale. So yeah. So you reordered their new album, but yeah, all right, I read that one. All right, guys. I'm gonna get on off here. I'm gonna do the 3 S's, and I got to start running around. So all right, here's a question: why do these Xbox think PS4 game? Again, it's beyond me. They think because they're using Azure server that they're going to have access to their games. Again, that's just it's not true, but it is what it is. Number one, number two, I think we all got to accept here that you got to accept that and I said this months ago, the Xbox community high because Xbox has no exclusives. They feel like they're being left out. They think they should be able to buy an Xbox and Sony still put games on that system. That's what they want. Okay. And it's guys like Dealer and Colt Eastwood who are, I mean, they are who they are, and let them talk. Let's let them keep going with it. So it's silly, but it is what it is. So you got to understand which one needs the other one the most. So, and it is what it is. I mean, like I say, it is what it is. So, but yeah, And Sony has the better gaming ego. Again, they don't have the same energy. Spelled something wrong. But yeah, but guys, yeah, I'm going off here. Twitter must be going nuts. Not really. It's one person on Twitter just going nuts. So, I think PS Now is an app on the Bravia TVs, but not on PC. I mean, again, the PS Now was on it was on Bravia. It was on some Samsung device. It was on Samsung devices. It was on PS3. It is what it is. So, yeah, you're right there, Maduro. or Madara. I'm sorry. But yeah, I actually am going to get off here. It's 9:20. I got to do a few things before I leave the house. So, but guys, I appreciate you listening. It was an early one. And this is part 2 of Microsoft bending the knee. So, well, I mean, no, it's not. Yeah, they are clickbaiters, but the main thing here is that what's been exposed is how the Xbox community wants to play PlayStation games. So, but guys, I appreciate you coming here. Hit that like button, share the video, and so you know it is what it is. You all take it easy. Y'all stay blessed now. Peace out.